terms of community and networking and relationship building, that that to me is what business is about. You know, I've taught marketing for the best part of 35 years now, and a lot of marketing is still stuck in a pre-digital time warp where it's about talking or broadcasting messages at people who no longer listen. So to me, business and growing your business is it's about building the right connections and building the right relationships and building the right communities. Um, and I know from a personal point of view that almost all of the business that I win has been built on relationships. I don't do anything in terms of cold calling or cold marketing. In terms of the community on Connects, it's a community built around the theme of the use of digital to support SME internationalization. And as you know, Leila, that's related to a webinar that we um, plan to run on this digital supported SME internationalization. And the idea behind the community is to stimulate a discussion, two-way debate about whether we all know that the encouragement of SME internationalization is a major policy objective of most national governments, and especially in a post-COVID world, it will be absolutely essential for countries to have a strong base of SMEs competing internationally. And as a consequence of that, most national governments have some type of SME export program in place to varying degrees, whether that's the provision of information about export markets, whether it's help in finding overseas agents, whether it's support for international trade missions and so on. And a lot of good work has been done there, and that work's been done for the last 30, 40, 50 years. However, based on my experience, we do need to question whether that export support program or programs need to be updated for the digital world. And my concern is that the advice that we are giving SMEs now is not really any different from the advice we were giving them 30 years ago. And that a lot of support programs are stuck in a 30-year pre-digital time warp. So the purpose of that community is to stimulate a debate around to what extent can SMEs leverage the full potential of digital technologies to overcome the traditional barriers that SMEs face when trying to expand internationally, whether that's a barrier of lack of knowledge of foreign markets, whether it's a barrier of lack of relationships or lack of connections, whether it's a barrier of trying to build the brand and so on. And I'm looking forward to connecting with people and sharing thoughts and hopefully making a difference in terms of trying to push things forward here.